is back. Black is back. Come on. Black is back. Black is back. Come on. Black is back.
Hustle, motherfucking hustle.
This is one of those movies that has the funny Brent story of how I got the movie. There's certain movies I had to do weird shit to get. It's not weird, but it's like I had to work for it. License, not License Kill. The Living Daylights is the other one I remember real well. I had to take a swig. Sorry. My mom, we were at Target, and we had went, like, for some reason we went there early as fuck. It was like, I think not even the afternoon. It was probably like 10, 11 o'clock. And I was going through the movie section like usual, and like I told you before in all the other episodes, my uncle, fucking big Bruce Lee fan, he always talked about Enter the Dragon. He never had Enter the Dragon, but he always talked about it. He had the other ones, which I'm surprised he never had Enter the Dragon. But I saw it, and it was a 2-disc collector's special edition, or whatever. And I was like, "Yo, Mom, it's $20. Can I get this?" No.
Of course. That's what Mom said, you know?
So then I'm like, all right. I stay there, and I keep looking at it to make her feel bad. Like, I'm just asking you for a movie, Mom. I don't ask for much. Rather I go sell rocks and go buy shit.
Come on, Mom.
So eventually, I talk her into it. Basically, hustle my way into some shit. Cause I was like, all right, I'll go home and I'll clean my room and do all this other shit. No, that's not gonna work. All right. And then that's how much dedication I was to getting this movie, Peach. I did something you know I fucking despise doing.
You cut the grass.
I cut the fucking grass. I told her, I was like, I'll cut the fuck out that grass. I won't complain about it, and I'll do the backyard too in the same day. Usually I split up. If I'm gonna do one, I can't do more now. I'll fucking kill somebody. There's a reason for that.
That's
3 reasons. I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why Brent, like, running the lawn is probably my personal hell if I ever end up there one day. It's hot as fuck. And if you know Brent, you know that Brent is hot as fuck. To the point where the fan is on, I completely forgot to turn that shit off. I hope y'all ain't hearing it. Can you do that for me real quick?
Yes.
Second reason. Brent got real badass allergies, bro. And that moment that fucking grass gets in my face, the whole rest of the day I'm fucking literally like leaking out my nose the whole rest of the day. I hate that shit. Leaky as fuck out there. Third reason. You know what? It was years ago. Should be alright. I was cutting the grass. I thought I did a pretty good job. And I was frustrated. I'm like ready to go take a shower. I'm hot and I'm fucking, my nose is fucked up. She came out there and she looked at the grass and she just said, "You did a horrible job." And when I tell you that moment of like we always joke about how like the white kids go ape shit and start going crazy to their parents and like hitting them with sticks and shit. I was that close to snapping and becoming one of the little white kids after I heard that. I've been out here all fucking afternoon in the heat. My nose is running, my eyes can't hold them open because they're fucking puffy. And you said that you basically dissed my work.
It's quality work.
And you know, like the kid, what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
You wanted me to do this bullshit? You want it done better? You get your ass out here and do it.
Exactly.
Super pissed off.
I told you the time. Have we discussed the time when you had to go cut the grass and it took you?
Hold on, no, I don't know what you're even talking about. What you say that?
We were
at my house or your house?
Yeah, your
my
house.
Okay, yeah.
And we were playing games.
I'm playing that. Okay.
It was when you were in the bigger room.
Oh, okay.
And all
So
I
that's the middle
remember
period,
is like either she asked you to cut the grass or you knew you had to cut the grass and you really didn't want to.
Never want to.
I literally expect you came back in like 10-15 minutes. Did you run? What the hell?
Alright, you know what? This is lawnmower time with Brent. I am the lawnmower man. Fuck Jeff Fahey right now. Like PJ said, there be times like when I'm like not with it at all, like zero negative shits. I would take the lawnmower, put it on the absolute lowest set. Here kids. Fuck these notes for a second. Here's lawnmower tips from Brent. You want to make sure you hate. Do you hate kids? Do you hate cutting the grass?
Yeah.
Are you sick of your parents harassing the shit out of you?
Yeah.
Are you sick of sweating in the heat?
Fuck yeah!
Well, then listen to Uncle Brent right here as I tell you. Step one to make sure you ain't got to do it for a while. And you got to have big balls to do this because this will probably get you whooped in the wrong cases. I put the lawnmower on the lowest possible setting, and when I cut grass, I also cut it dirt.
It's not growing.
I'm cutting to the fucking dirt, and then hoping. And then at that point, I'm hoping. I'm like, since you have me out here beaming on me, Mr. Sun, get on this like dirt ass grass and burn it so it dies and doesn't come back. I don't give a fuck if it's brown outside. You wanted me to do this. This is what's gonna happen. This is my mind right there. It's probably mine now too. So that's step one. Cut that shit to the dirt. Step two. This is also a true story, folks. I didn't have to cut the grass. Mom was like, "Hey, go outside and spray the weeds off." Okay. Spray the weeds off. As I'm walking back towards the the water hose and unhook it, I turn my back and I think for a second. And I look and see if my mom's at the door in the living room where she can see outside. She's not there. Spray that shit everywhere. When I tell you, PJ, that hose the rest of that summer, I think I cut it like 1 or 2 more times, bro. That bitch did not grow back.
Oh.
And nobody knew.
Oh.
It was real hot that summer. I think my mom just thought the sun did it. And I was like, probably.
That burned. Hey, Mr. Sun.
So that was step 2.
Oh.
Step 3.
Yes.
And this will be the one that might get you spanked for real. First time this happened was accidental. Second time I said, fuck this. I'm out there cutting the grass, and at my mom's old house, the curb kind of sloped, so you kind of had to like slope the lawnmower to try and get it, because if you left that edge right there, you had to hear that bitch and all that. So I was doing it, lifting up, back forward, doing it up there, and it slipped at one point, and it slid out my hand, and the blade cut up against the corner, the street.
The concrete, yeah,
and it broke, and I had to hear that shit for a while. Couple years later, I'm cutting the grass again. I think this is post mom saying that shit too, so I'm already like, fuck this now. And I think something happened. I was mad about something. I don't remember exactly what it was no more. But I was like, you know what? I just pushed the shit, let it go, and let the fucking thing do the exact same thing, but on purpose this time. I was like, lawnmower broke. Didn't do that shit again for a while. I think my uncle ended up bringing her like an electric lawnmower. I had to use that a few times. And then it just got to the point where my uncle just started doing it, and I ain't worried about it since then. Brent rocking AstroTurf at his house.
That works. I want to have a moss yard.
There you go.
Moss.
What was it? Oh, I forgot how that even came up. We were talking about the movie, How I Got It. That's what it was. So yeah, like that was I said all that to just explain that me offering to cut the grass for the movie was a big fucking deal.
Yes.
Because this is like one of my most hated life activities other than going to school.
Yes. Wow, that was a tangent.
Damn.
Huh.
Because she knew too. That was big. So she did get it for me. And I had to go home and cut the fucking grass. But I was like, fine, you know what? So I'm going to go in the shower. I'm going to stuff and plug my nose up so snot don't drip everywhere. I'm going to watch the fucking Enter the Dragon. And I not only watched Enter the Dragon, I watched every goddamn special feature on that bitch.
Yes.
Including the 1.5 hour long documentary. Fuck with your boy. So this is a big movie. That's right.
I've done that before. Back in the day when I had like the Barbie DVDs, and there's always the extra shit, especially like they would have games on the DVDs.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yes.
I miss that. Kids nowadays will never know about what it's like to play games on a DVD.
Nah, I just heard they won't.
Kids nowadays don't even know about
won't.
DVDs. These
So
motherfuckers know
oh,
Netflix.
Shit.